guys, this is Gerry reporting for Kids First. Today we're reviewing the film Alice Through the Looking Glass. This film had beautiful special effects and a legendary cast as well. The story starts when Alice is all grown up and she is a very talented British captain of a ship. And then, after a voyage, her ship and her captain status is all taken away from her. It is during the late 1800s, so a female captain is unheard of. And of course, you can imagine she is completely and utterly devastated because this was also her father's ship, so it must be very devastating and sad to her. Well, while she is thinking of the future, she encounters an old friend from Wonderland. That old friend leads her to a portal, and she's in Wonderland. Sadly, she finds out in Wonderland that Hatter, of course, another old friend and a classic character in the Wonderland series, is slowly dying because he's very sad. He thinks that his family is alive. If you'd like to find out what happens about his family, you gotta watch the film. But because of that, he's not smiling, he's not laughing like he usually is. That's causing him to slowly pass away. And of course, Alice is devastated and wants to help him. Now they go on this huge adventure to try to find his family. If you'd like to find out what happens, you gotta watch the film. Now, what I just described was only 10 minutes of the film. The story is extremely complex, it has 20 climax points, and honestly, just a big mess. I really felt like whoever wrote the story clearly rushed, did not go back and proofread, and honestly, it was not enjoyable in the slightest. The dialogue was not that good either. I do think that the cast itself is spectacular. They played these exact roles before, and they did perfectly. But the dialogue, whoever wrote the script was just as bad as whoever wrote the story. Because the dialogue was weak, it was bland, did not feel like it had the same level that the other Alice in Wonderland films had. And honestly, it was just a complete letdown because this film was like set for perfect. It had a great idea. It had 2016 special effects technology. It had a fantastic cast, and it had a series that is legendary and so enjoyable. Now, there are some good things about this, like for example, the visual effects in this are spectacular. Just beautiful and gorgeous and so detailed. And like I said, the cast itself is legendary, and they clearly play the roles perfectly. It's like they are meant for those roles, and they play them so well. However, the dialogue between them, because of the script, was very bland and very low, and honestly not enjoyable at all. My favorite scene would have to be those beautiful, spectacular camera shots of the special effects, because it was one of the most enjoyable parts. If you want to see a film with just your favorite actors and a really enjoyable special effects, this is the film for you. If you want to see a story and other elements, this is not the film for you. But that would be my favorite scene because it was just so detailed and gorgeous to look at. It would just left you in awe, honestly. It made you forget about how terrible the story and script was. Just put you in Wonderland, pretty much. Now, this film is pretty much for all ages. However, I'd give it an age rating of 7 to 18 because there are a few action scenes that may be a little too intense for younger kids. I also give it 2 out of 5 stars because although it has a few good elements like visuals and acting, the dialogue between the script and the story writing was downright terrible, which made the film quite a letdown. If you'd like to see this film, it comes out in theaters near you May 27th. I'm Gerry reporting for Kids First. Bye!